Hola, hola, bienvenidos a este Tu Podcast. Este es el episodio número 13 de Café con Leche y Piquete. A continuación, cotorreamos sobre la importancia de waxearte el 1000 arrugas y los aguacates. También, Chino nos cuenta una de sus 1000 anécdotas. Y también cotorreamos un poquito acerca de las prácticas del Crédito Social. No se vayan, porque eso se va a poner de pelos.
¿Ya estás grabando?
Café con Leche y Piquete.
Poquito te cambiaron de... No te cambiaron. Te cambiaron la cita, ¿no, cabrón? Porque tenías, ibas, la semana pasada te iban a hacer el cambio de sexo, creo. ¿Qué pasó?
Sí, güey, tú ibas a ser el primer cliente.
No, era algo
Eres,
de la placenta, ¿no?
No, güey, me iban a operar el hombro.
Oh, sí.
No, me...
Pero me cambiaron me la cancelaron porque resulta que ahora tengo pinche fat liver.
Ah, no me chingues.
Sí, güey, ¿te acuerdas del episodio que estábamos hablando de ir al doctor y que si vas al doctor te encuentras algo?
Madre, sí,
Pues
cierto.
me pasó eso, güey, me sacaron sangre y me encontraron que tengo el pinche
Pero
fat liver.
como 90% de los americanos tenemos esa chingadera,
Sí.
güey.
Es cierto,
¿Ah, sí?
es cierto.
It's my
pues-
kids, well, me acabo de ahorrar $50.
¿A huevo?
Mira,
Sí.
Chino, he thinks he's an American.
Dije 90% de los americanos.
No, dice de nosotros los americanos.
No, la otra vez que se metieron chanclas, güey, porque le dije, "You're American, bro." O sea, huevo. Digo, give me America.
Well, that's interesting, right? Because I tell people I'm American. I was born in Pomona, bro. Pomona, California.
that's
man.
ghetto.
That's America.
That's a hood.
¿Y tú dónde naciste?
I'm from La Puente.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
all I
even
know.
more the
That's a lot
hood.
That's
better,
what I'm
right?
saying.
Who's ghetto now?
Dude, hey, yo,
Ghettoer.
where you from? Oh, yeah. La Puente es ghetto. Shit, man. I'm telling you, el pinche helicóptero nomás baja para poner gasolina al güey. Y va para arriba otra vez. Dude, it's
Pinche
bad.
ghetto bird.
Fuck yeah. It's bad. La Puente is bad. Don't fucking show up over there, bro. Gonna get jumped.
Mira, banda, sí, ahí lo encontré. Saludos a V Unicorn on Instagram. Follow her. So she's the owner of La Chingona Creations. Saludos. Gracias por escucharnos. Thank you for the love. Thank you for hitting us up. And hey, we got a special gift for you coming up. So
Yeah.
keep listening.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Thanks
good.
to my boy Pollo over here. Boy Chino over here. Tenemos un regalo.
Yes.
Ahí te va.
Está chingón.
Está chingón.
Can I expose it? Or it's going to be a surprise?
No, it's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise.
Surprise, you sure? Yeah, no, it
Oh,
should
yeah,
be.
yeah,
It
yeah.
should be.
And hey, if you ever want to come over and just shoot it with us, hit us up.
Right here.
Bueno, banda, ¿estamos hablando de qué, chicos? ¿Estamos hablando?
Well,
No,
we were
¿sabes qué?
talking about shaving right before the show.
Ay, güey.
About shaving our nuts.
Uno al otro.
To
Ricky,
the-
do you shave your
the point.
shave your nuts, or you do like what do you do to
That's
keep it like maintenance down there? You know,
My mom's listening, bro.
because that's why we're talking in English. She's not gonna understand this part.
This guy.
¿Eso creerías tú?
Hey.
Oye, güey.
Entonces, ¿vas a escuchar?
¿Qué-
Ricardo.
Yeah, que me estuvieran llamando ahorita. ¡Ricardo! Nah, güey. Sí,
Ese es mi rastrillo.
Pinche ojete. Llevo años sin usar su rastrillo. Just for your information. Pinche ojete, güey. Well, we're talking to Liz, and she's coming up with her new business. Looks like it going on. What's going on?
Gonna be waxing people.
Hell yeah, dude. So how much and what does that entail?
Okay, so pricing I can't really say. I pay about $85 for just a Brazilian.
Goddamn.
If I want I call it a facial because there's like a proper word. It's too fancy for me. If I want the facial thing down there, that's about $115, $120.
I've heard about the facial done.
Yeah,
The
it's worth
facial
it.
thing. What is that? What is
So
that?
it's like a steamer thing, and then
Yeah.
it's like a gel, or she
Yeah.
even has like a CBD mask,
That's
and it
crazy.
just leaves it like softer, more moist, and hydrated.
But that's on your face.
For the date.
No, it's
No,
for
it's
your.
called the facial.
the lips.
Oh, why they
There's
call
a.
it?
I call it a
face?
facial because it's like vagifacial or something like that. There's a
Oh.
proper word, but it's too fancy for me.
Wait, women do that? What?
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
it's like a whole steamer and everything. They
It's
put
got
down
it.
there.
You thought it was just you, huh?
Learning new stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, but it's pricey, but it's
yeah.
worth it. But
Can
you
I buy it?
also-
How much is that machine so I can buy it?
It's not a
don't
machine,
know.
bro. It's
I
a
haven't
service.
looked into that yet.
Yeah?
No, the machine's a,
Oh,
a
it's a
steamer.
machine.
Yeah, it's like a
I like
little
this machine.
Mister humidifier type thing,
Oh,
and
wow.
it moistens it while it's there.
What's the
It's got added humidity.
I wonder what the proper position for that procedure.
proper
position?
position is
Yeah.
a butterfly position.
Butterfly.
How does that?
Yeah, it's literally you're laying on your back and you're in a butterfly position with
There
your
you go.
legs open.
That's how I
Oh.
wax. That's how I wax.
Yeah, and then
That's what I
when
did.
you
Really?
when you
Yeah, I
go
wax.
further down, you're like in a cradle position with knees to chest.
I wax myself though. I wax myself. Like I
so
bought the
it-
little machine. You buy a little machine that waxes, and you buy the self-releasing wax. That's
that
what it's
shit-
called, right? Where you don't need the
No.
strips.
Doesn't that
It's
shit
just the
hurt?
wax itself. Yeah, and you,
Sí,
it
es el
pulls.
wax.
Uh-huh.
Sí, y nomás you just. Well, I'm no,
Very
you can see,
graphic
right?
visuals,
I mean,
right?
No,
I-
Very graphic
No,
vision.
hold on a second. Hold on a
I
second.
wish it could be video. La neta me gustaría que miraran.
Hold on a second.
You
Hold
guys are
on.
lucky this is not in video.
No, hold on a second. Wait, give me a minute.
A ver.
No.
A ver, espérame.
Ya casi se quitan los pantalones y se enseñan, güey.
Mira, bájame tu pie de mi pinche shoulder. Espérame, hay que empezar otra vez.
Baja la rajada.
Empecemos por ahí, ¿verdad?
No, but holy shit, dude, that's crazy. Like,
Well, because it comes out cleaner, you know. It comes out like it's
It's not patchy.
maintenance, you know.
It's not
What I
patchy.
can't do is my ass. Like I can't wax. You know, you grow hair on your ass.
ah, cabrón.
Simón.
You don't grow hairs.
I had
Dude,
no.
I have a lot. I have
Honestly, dude,
all
I
over
haven't
me.
checked back there, so I
Yeah.
really.
¿Cómo chingados no, güey? Nunca te limpias y cae pinche pelo.
I always think that's from like my legs. Yo pensé que era del resto de la pijama, güey.
Los pinches dingleberries nomás empiezan a caer, güey.
¿Qué es dingleberries?
Es la cagadita que se queda así.
¡Ay!
Las bolitas así de los osos, güey, sí, de los perros.
Guácala, güey, no mames.
En los pelitos. Tú dices, sí.
En los
sí.
pelitos, sí.
Hay gente-
He knows because he goes down there and he pulls his
Sí, los
his things
solitos,
out.
sí.
Los
Hay gente
tijeritas.
Hola, y luego tienen
güey,
caquita.
¿Quién sabe, güey? A lo mejor están chingando su café con leche y
Madre,
piquete.
güey. Yo me baño
sí,
todos los
ahora
días.
sí, café con leche y piquete. Ah. O dijera Chino, café con leche y piquete.
But I just do the machine now. I just trim with the machine. You buy a machine on Amazon, you know,
The
like you
peanut.
put it
I
on
didn't
number
know
one.
that.
You put it on number
What
one and
machine? That's
just
something
shave
else.
with the machine.
peanut.
It's easier.
It's
But you
called a
gotta be
peanut.
careful.
It's called the peanut?
It's called the peanut. The fucking little, the little trimmer. It's called the peanut.
No, pero yo tengo una máquina como para cortar pelo.
Él no
Simón.
anda con mamadas,
Sí.
güey. Pues,
Neta. Es wireless, la güey.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Ah, no
on
es cierto, I
Amazon.
didn't know, pero ya. Pues,
¿Qué se me hace que lo rasuras, güey?
los dos tenemos la fecha.
That's what.
Oye, güey,
Uno al
espera. ¿Ustedes se conocen? Digo.
Ey, güey, ¿conoce a Lalo?
Lalo
Oye,
does that too?
No, Lalo no sé, güey, no me consta.
No sabría decirte, güey.
No, but Lalo used to shave, though. Back then.
Because
he
of the
used to shave
cleats,
his
no?
arms
Because of
and
the
his
cleats
legs.
also, no? Because he used to play soccer. So, like, si te pones
No.
los calcetines, it hurts if you don't shave.
No, Lalo used to actually, saludos a mi carnal Lalo.
Neta, saludos. Te amo, baby.
Un beso polaco. Te amo, baby. No, but Lalo used to shave his arms and his legs. And that was during the time he was doing, I think, water polos and shit. He was like, oh, that makes me more aerodynamic.
bueno.
Luego, güey, estás en el agua.
No, it really does, though. It really
He
does.
sucked, but he just liked the Speedos, güey. Se los ponía en la casa, alrededor de la casa. Güey. No tenía ni práctica ni nada.
Ese, güey. Que estaba como que en Batman contigo, ¿no?
A huevo. Pinche chorecito, güey. Se le mira la nalguita, güey. Hacia atrás.
Hijos de las... Con razón se juntaban tanto.
You
Para
went,
cambiar de
you went to
opinión.
school with Lalo or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, era mi
Cool.
camote. Todavía, güey.
Oh, my God.
Mi garrote. Le dije yo era. He was the little spoon.
Hey, guys, we have a lady here tonight. You're being disrespectful.
Sorry,
Ay,
Ricardo.
perdón.
Go for it.
No, I'm sorry. We were being I'm sorry, we're being so...
Se tienen que, hoy se
Let's-
tienen que
what-
controlar, por favor.
Sorry, Ricky.
What about the facial?
What about the steamer? So,
Keeps
would
it
you be
moist.
steaming down there?
Keeps it moist.
So, no, but is there different ways to do that stuff?
Yeah,
or
there's
is-
different ways. Like there's different masks you can do.
Yeah.
Um,
Dang.
You guys do
people
like
who suffer-
avocado mask and shit like that or what?
N-
On your
not
vagina?
necessarily, yeah.
I do.
But it's not necessarily an
Hey,
avocado mask. It's certain, obviously, like mixes that they use for it.
Yeah.
And there's different reasons for it. Like people who have eczema, people who have psoriasis, people who get acne really bad down there, ingrowns. That's why you're not also supposed to do it all the time.
Oh, wait, and when you do the avocado mask, does it come with does it come with a side of chips or something? Or?
Depends who's dipping, I guess.
That's not awkward for you, like to see like another woman's, private parts.
Well, for me to go see it, I
Yeah,
mean, once
was
I
that
start, I'm
awkward?
gonna have to. I'm hoping
You haven't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
I've been waxed. My girl, she's the one who my waxer's the one who's gonna do the class,
Mhm.
and she's really good. She makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
She even waxed me on my cycle before.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Ah, cabrón.
yeah. I mean, you put a tampon in. I mean, don't be scared.
Man.
Would you do it for men then, or?
Yeah, I'm offer for men and women. I mean, you
That's-
just have to be
that's
comfortable
pretty-
enough and professional enough with
Yeah.
your clients.
Yeah.
Pinche
That's
risa, da
where-
que vaya yo.
I mean,
me muera de la
obviously,
risa.
I'm gonna start on family. I'll probably start waxing you guys' legs and stuff just to get it over with.
'Cause I have a friend that does like there's a whole thing.
I didn't want it.
I've
He's like,
never-
that's too far. That's too far
I
back.
don't want to be part of this.
I've never gone to a professional, but yeah, I mean, I have a friend that's told me that they do
Dude.
the butterfly thing,
Yeah, it's not
and it's
crazy
like awkward, and they wax your asshole and everything.
Yeah, that's when you
if
put
you-
your knees to chest
Okay.
and
Yeah.
they get under there.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you
know.
practice with him, can we record it?
If he's okay,
We'll
down.
blur it.
No.
We'll
I think
blur
I would probably get laser before I have anybody else wax me. I
We'll
can wax
blur it.
myself, it's
It'll
fine.
need like a pixel.
It'll look like Chinese porn, bro. It's pixelated. You can't see
We're
anything.
gonna need more wax.
Not that I know what Chinese porn looks like. It's different prices for different things.
Yeah, well, like your Brazilian runs about 85. You do legs, that's also maybe, I think she has it pricing 55, 65. Arms, legs, armpits, your eyebrows, mustache.
What if and this is a serious question,
Uh-huh.
but it's gonna sound fucking funny and stupid probably. But what if I want to wax him?
Oh my
He's
God.
got a full bodysuit.
Maybe
He's
2
like I can
pounds
tell
worth.
he's like an ape, man.
Yeah.
Alzate la camisa, a ver.
A ver, güey.
Oh, mira. Oh, no. That's literally a full body wax.
Oh yeah. Yo,
Dude,
yo
I mean,
I'm,
the
I'm
the
He
beard
has to
matches
wax
the
his
body.
toes too. He probably has hairs on his toes.
abajo de mis pinches las orejas.
Like, what would you charge for something like that?
Personally, I don't know what to charge because I haven't done
Hey,
it.
that's discrimination. man. It should be the same price. What are you talking about? you charge per pound?
Will you even give him a discount?
But I mean, obviously,
Let's
more
give you like fucking
time.
5 sessions, bro.
Especial para café con leche y piquete.
No.
It's like, all right, that was one leg.
Una
I'll see you
pinche,
next week.
una chichi van a ser $50.
No, God. Te imagino, güey, como el pinche el vato del ¿cómo se llama? El
Austin
Steve,
Powers.
No, Steve Carell from
Simón, güey, igual.
yeah, go like 40-year version.
Simón, yeah. Así,
Was
güey.
that
Oh,
Steve,
my-
this Steve Carell?
Steve Carell?
Steve Carell.
Uh-huh.
Steve Carell.
Girl, yeah.
That was
That
funny.
one.
Austin
shit.
Powers.
And that one was
That was
recorded
real.
real.
Apparently, that was real.
No.
It wasn't acted. Like he actually got his chest waxed and stuff.
I had my
You
back.
deserve my respect. on this.
Ouch.
I had my back wax once.
No.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt as much as you think it does.
I
Does
don't
it?
know, man.
No.
He's made it
What do you
look pretty
think?
painful.
I mean,
You know, you think?
it's a obviously you feel some pain, but it's tolerable.
I like the pain, bro.
Yeah.
I like the pain.
Damn.
Pinche
It's a
masoquista.
weird.
Misogynism ain't no joke.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling, man. I like the pain.
Me imaginé hacer una pinche regla, güey, ahorita. Así.
He's like, ¿quién se portó mal? No, wait, but that's crazy. So, once you start going, like, I'm assuming you're gonna start, like charging like half price or something.
Yeah,
so you can get
I
your
mean,
clientele going on.
I'll charge probably just to cover my supplies and a little more. And then once I know more, then I can charge higher.
Yeah.
And once I get really good, I can charge what they charge. It's also in your quality.
Yeah.
You have to
know.
get a license for that, or how does that?
Right
work?
now, you get a certification, and then I can get licensed through the state. But I have to go to esthetician school for that one.
That's
Mm.
crazy. That
How
the
long is
state
that?
has to get into
About a
that shit
year, year and a
Oh,
half.
shoot,
You
that's
know,
a long time.
you can't wax other people's hoo-has until you find cleared it with that.
But they teach you everything, right? They teach like a big part of it. I think is like a lot of hygiene,
Hygiene.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
the
what it
main
is.
thing is
Because you open up the follicles open up
Mhm.
like it has access to the blood vessels.
Yeah, that's
and
why
stuff,
when
right?
you get
we're
waxed,
a
they tell
sponge.
you not to shower with hot water.
because it can get infected.
We're basically a sponge. You know what I mean? We
Absorb.
You know what I mean?
absorb. You know what I mean? Thank you, Pollo. Thank you for
Maybe
that.
you're a
welcome.
sponge, but
You know what I mean?
No, that's crazy though. So it's and is it something you're gonna be doing in your home and you're out of your
It's
house?
going to be home based for now
Alright,
until I
alright.
can get licensed through the state of California, and then I want to open up my own shop.
Dope.
Nice.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
You know, we have to learn how to do stuff like that. You know, we work for ourselves somehow.
I'm about to say, Brian, I gotta learn how to do that.
I'll teach you, Ricky. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yo tengo
And
la
me.
maquinita y todo, güey.
Actually, I know somebody
I'll
that
be the
does-
dummy.
You're recently single. You gotta maintain that down there, man.
I do maintain, bro, but I don't go all out. I do the average, just some manscaping and
Yeah.
a little trimming, some weed whacking.
Hasta las cejas se quitan.
Las cejas,
Sacas la máquina para cortar el zacate y todo, tú.
Güey, así así le hacen los hombres.
Usa gasolina la pinche máquina que usa el Ricky.
No, güey, es que hay que hacerle como los hombres, güey. O sea, te levantas y con la güerita y Me corto las uñas a martillazos,
Fuck yeah.
me corto el pelo a machetazos, güey. Así como los hombres.
Los hombres.
Eso no es cabrón, ya me hace
Fuck yeah.
peinado.
No, but that's good, man. You know, we do have to support small businesses, especially in this times.
Dude, that's
We gotta
dude.
move the money.
booming, so-
Imagine-
Scary.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're talking about what obviously you got to keep in you got to keep in mind your materials and all that stuff. But how much do you figure you do by through like every wax and stuff like that? Or what's the goal to do to actually earnings?
Earnings,
Yeah.
I'm hoping to bring in at least like 3Gs or 4Gs a month. My girl who does it, she makes about 11K in just her classes she's teaching. Yeah,
she's a
she's
teacher?
racking her money on that.
Let's give
Yeah.
classes, bro.
Yeah.
I
¿Qué
told
estamos
you.
haciendo?
I told you.
I'm gonna open up a waxing school.
Güey, yo también, güey.
I got experience, bro.
Yo también.
You
Estamos
can be
en
my
el negocio
model.
equivocado, güey.
¿Qué onda?
Te voy a poner como modelo. Como
No,
muestra.
Chino can be your model.
Oh,
Oh, pues, yeah. Chino
Ah,
is
yeah,
scary
okay,
as fuck, man.
Chino, you got-
If I can wax him, I can
Yeah,
wax
there
anybody,
you
man.
era el elegido.
No, pero primero, pues no me pidió permiso para nada. Tengo un contrato con el señor.
Ya, vendido.
Oh, pinche chino. Te vienes ya, güey.
Ya se
Mira, güey.
están peleando por ti, güey.
Patas. Está el video.
Si les cobras por ya.
I'm a
ya
pretzel, baby.
chingaste, güey. Oye, qué chingón. Freddie, so what do you think, man? Like, what's your take on landscape? I mean, manscaping.
Manscaping?
Landscaping.
I don't know. I think it's important. I think it's just something that you do for your girl. Like, especially if si quieres, you want her to go down there, like, and do some stuff, then it's very important because you don't want no hairs, like, getting caught up in her mouth. And I'm not trying to get too graphic, but
Too late.
but obviously, like, but es que si quieres, tienes que poner tu parte también, bro.
I like to see the
That part's
mustache.
very important.
I like to see
But
the
ultimately, I think that's why actually guys would do that, right? Just to actually get that kind of attention,
Oh, definitely.
right?
Yeah, the cleaner the better.
¿A poco? No está mejor que una selva. Así. A la
Ahí con un
natural.
montón de telarañas.
No tiene que tener telarañas. Nomás
Well,
tiene que estar bien brillosito.
Well, think about it like your perspective. Let's say you're doing that with someone y tiene un montón de pelos. Like, it's not very...
Oh, no, yo soy una bestia, güey.
Tú eres tigre, tú te metes
Yo
a
a
la
lo que...
selva, tú,
Ah, no
a
te
lo que-
creas.
Como
No,
el pinche Mufasa. Pero con un Simba, güey.
No, por eso te digo, abre la puerta, Simba.
Es el pelo de Mufasa, pero pues el pinche mono es mi pinche Simba, güey.
Cierra la puerta, Simba. Nah, güey, fíjate que... No, honestly, that's new to me, bro, so I really wouldn't get too much into it. That's just totally new to me.
No,
Well, yeah.
I started seeing...
It's a
The
service.
new generation, bro.
yeah,
The new
bro,
generation.
fíjate que you guys were ahead of your time, let's put it that way.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it feels different.
Chino's married and happily married. Maybe he has some secret for us.
I
Maybe,
got a feeling
maybe we
that
don't have to do none of that.
I got a feeling that Chino's like fucking, like old school.
I am.
¿Sí?
I am old school. Yeah, for sure, man.
O sea, de que fucking just peeking, like, peekaboo. Como
A ver, explícame un poquito más. Quiero escuchar, Ricky.
como Charlie Mufasa de hacerlo, o sea, peekaboo.
How long
no,
have you been
asoma la
married,
cabeza.
Chino?
I've been married since, well, I've been with my wife since 2005.
Uh-huh.
Sí, I've
But
been with my
married,
girlfriend since-
What age is that?
I was 18, she was 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, entró vacunas. Married, nos casamos en el, I hope I get this right.
Tío, anda,
April,
Piénsala bien, güey.
2004, 2013, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
8
Yes,
years
we-
later.
yeah.
But we went to your wedding. We went to your wedding.
Gracias, Ricardo. Gracias por estar ahí. Era un día muy especial.
¿Sabes lo que te acuerdas?
¿Nomás has tenido una mujer entonces?
Simón.
Wow.
Yeah.
¿Qué
It's
tal,
a
viejo?
good, it's a, you know what? I wouldn't do it any other way. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, of course, that's what you have to say.
Simón. Ya, ahorita
Sí,
que,
sí, sí. We don't want to get you in trouble. Too.
No, but
Y
no,
ahorita
but
que-
their wife, dude, she's awesome. She's awesome. She's bien,
Oh.
like she's a great mom, bro. Like so.
She is.
Qué bueno,
She really
te
is. My
felicidades,
wife, I love my wife.
Not to mention, I mean, he's always had a crush for her, bro.
Yes.
Like, since day one. Cuenta las
Since
pendejadas
2000.
que has hecho nomás por. Mira, es más.
Para
Cuenta.
conquistar.
Mira, güey.
But what do you mean?
No, checa. Cuéntale cuando quería una soda, güey. ¿Qué
¿Una
pasó?
soda? ¿Una soda?
They were in high school. Cuéntale
Yeah.
cuando quisiste ir a agarrarle
Damn
una
it.
soda. ¿Qué pasó?
All right. Well, yeah, she was ella jugaba tenis. She was in the tennis.
Oh, I love tennis, dude.
Yeah,
It's my favorite sport.
It's badass, man. It's a really good sport. Hasta tiene una placa, güey, en la pinche oficina que, she was a badass fucking player. Nomás se habían 2 jugadores de edad, pero... No, well, I mean, obviously at the time she was we were just friends, kind of. Pero había dicho, ¿sabes qué? Quería una soda, pero ya busqué en todas las vending machines y no hay nada. Le dije, ¿sabes qué? Del otro lado de la escuela, ahí hay una vending machine que sí tiene cocas. Si quieres, yo voy por ella. No tienes que hacerlo. Puta madre. Como que chingón no lo tengo que hacer.
No
Ahorita
tienes que
vengo.
hacerlo, pero como que estás cerrando.
Bueno, exactamente. Sí, ya me está dando ni
Respect.
madres.
Yeah.
Aquí tengo dinero. Aquí tengo pinche 75 centavos.
Pero tiene.
Y mucho más, baby, para ti. No, ya, entonces, voy. Al otro lado de la pinche escuela. No había, güey. Puta madre. Dije, ni madre, es que le quedo mal ahorita. Especialmente ahora, porque ya le dije, yo soy una persona dedicada.
Dedicada.
Sí.
Okay.
So, de hecho,
¿Dedicado o dedicado?
dedicada.
Oh, delicada.
Sí, delicada, déjame. Ok, anyways. There's a superior.
Tú no hagas preguntas.
Dude, como
Bro, you went to the marqueta, bro?
I went to the
Déjalo que acabe,
marqueta.
Oh
güey.
my God.
Fue a la
She gets
pinche-
good.
Dude, ¿como cuánto está Ricky? ¿Como unos putos pinches 10 minutos caminando?
Wait.
What school did you go to?
Okay, honestly, dude, from the school to the market, because fuiste a la Cárdenas, ¿no?
No, a la superior, güey.
La superior, que de ahí, fácil, güey, sin exagerarte, it's gotta be about a mile and a half.
No.
About a mile and a
Yeah,
half.
so like 10, 15 minutes.
Sí,
right?
mon.
Es,
Yeah.
sí.
What,
Ya ves que sí, güey.
what school do you go to?
I went to La Puente High School.
Oh, okay.
We're not
okay,
sponsored by
okay,
La Puente
okay.
High.
No, ya. Pero ahí está la pinche superior, está ahí por la Valley, por la...
Yeah, yeah.
Por la...
La idea es esa, güey.
Sí, mon.
Cuéntale.
Pues le dije a mi amigo, tenía un amigo conmigo, le dije, güey,
El único.
¿vamos, güey, o qué pedo? Dijo, ¿a dónde? A la superior.
¿Pues de Lalo?
Chingues. No, era otro amigo.
No te manda a la
Ya.
verga.
Me lo llevo al güey, no.
Dice, está bien, güey.
Vamos conmigo.
Que se me hace patino para mí.
Las pendejadas tú las haces conmigo. Y ahí voy. Hasta corrí, güey. Hasta corrí, neta. No te lo juro.
Verde,
Que el amigo con el que iba me dijo, ay, güey, ¿sabes qué? Me voy a quedar aquí. Dice, yo no quiero.
I got about half a mile in me, bro. That's it. Pero dale, güey.
Anyways, ya. Le compro la pinche coquilla.
Sí,
Me
güey.
regreso. Oh, mira.
Pero compraste como una normal, una
Una
2
normal.
litros.
Ni me compré
Oh.
una pinche agua. Yo
If you went to a market, you get better
I would've-
price for your money if you buy a 2 litros.
I would have at least
No.
gotten a 12 pack. dude.
Yeah, I would have
Pero-
gotten the whole
pero
thing.
tienes que
man.
entender que ella tenía que saber que era la coca que venían de las vending.
Oh, you were trying to...
Pa' que
Yeah,
sí,
yeah.
Oh, esa parte no me acordaba.
Yeah.
Ya, güey, mano.
A ver,
Llegas con un 6 de coca, ¿ves?
Pero dígale, mira, que te
Sí.
cuéntale.
Sí, eso no me quería pasar. Antes hay que pesarla.
Yeah, you're smart, man. You're smart.
Lo más que el pedo fue, ya ves que a la superior le ponen los pinches stickers. Y dijo, what the fuck, why does this have a sticker?
Oh, no le quitaste el sticker.
Anyways, man, mira, ya. bueno.
Es que te lo voy a cobrar, pues, es lo que me costó.
El pedo es de que después no me acordaba que había una liquor store right across. The tennis. Right across, bro. It was a 2-minute walk.
Oh my God.
Este güey,
Slow, de reversa, güey. de pinches rodillas.
este güey, por ir a agarrarle y impresionar a la que es su esposa ahora. Saludos, by the way. Pasó por 2 pinches licors, güey. 2 liquor stores
Oh, yeah.
before he fucking got to
Pinche la superior. Pero yo, como yo dije,
He
en
was
mi
a
mente,
man on the mission, bro.
fuck yeah. Yo dije, oh, aquí está la superior. That was the first fucking option. The closest shit is right here. Y ya later, I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Ay,
I just had to cross una pinche calle y ahí estaba.
That's a benefit.
con los cubanos, ¿no?
It's a benefit of having smartphones now, right?
Google.
You have Google, you have Google.
Hasta te dicen, si
Siri.
no, te dicen la pinche cantidad que tienen estos cabrones.
Ay, cabrón, güey. Pero cuando me dijo este güey, I was like, bro, there's literally 2 fucking liquor stores.
Yeah.
on the way.
Yeah. On
Y
the
eso
other
si no
side,
quieres pasar al pinche restaurante que está ahí,
God.
like halfway down, dude.
el pinche amor, Ricky.
God, dude.
El Ricky.
¿El amor?
Ricky,
So that's how in love with you were.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a big crush on her, man. Yeah.
Still do.
No,
I still do, yeah.
Es todo.
pero no,
Tengo que decir.
but no,
Safe.
no landscaping for her.
No, como chingón, no.
Oh, you do? You
¿Ah,
do?
sí?
2 veces al año. Si le va bien.
Hey, that's just gotta look funny though, bro. Fucking- no pelo de one ball spot.
Nomás sale el pinche.
como, como que te agarró, como que esta vez un pinche, como que te pusieron ahí de dibujo y con lo borrador. Nomás ahí en el puro pirrín. Ay, güey, le borré el pirrín.
Honestly, Ricky, you know why I do it though?
Dímelo, carnal.
Because hey, if you trim the bushes under the tree, it makes the tree look bigger.
Damn.
Ay,
Think about it.
that's some
Sí,
philosophy
cierto.
shit right there, bro.
Y sí, cierto.
sí.
Yo me he tomado fotos, güey. Sí, cierto.
You're more, you're
¿Se las mandas a Lalo?
You're more confident. ¿Dónde
O
está?
sea, de abajo para
¿Dónde
arriba
está
para
Lalo
que
para que se
mire.
defienda? ¿Dónde está Lalo?
Objects may seem my objects may seem bigger than they appear.
De abajo para arriba, güey, para darle más volumen.
Le haces un pinche mega zoom.
Bien borrosa la cara, güey.
Ay, caray, güey, no me
That's why you
chingues.
gotta do it, man.
No, but I get that shit. I mean, it's
Gotta be clean now, that's for sure.
yeah, you gotta be clean, and it's obviously, bro. I mean, if a girl's willing to go to that extent for you, then why the hell not do it for the girl? You know, I mean, they go through all that fucking dude. Girls go through so much fucking trouble. Talk about lashes, nails, makeup, hair, fucking nails, waxing. What else?
Dude.
There's all kinds of shit, right?
Well, their period, man. That's a big one.
Ese ya es, ya sí, yo no tengo nada que ver con eso.
¿Cómo no? Me dijiste que estamos en el
Hey,
mismo sector.
that's nature. I have nothing to control
That's
over that.
nature.
Yeah, well, I guess. Actually, te digo que este martes fui a Disneylandia. You know, we planned this since last month or something like that. Y a mi señora le toca ese día, desafortunadamente.
Te van a madrear, güey. Te van a madrear.
No, porque es algo natural.
Bueno,
Pero el problema es de que they just don't have you know, I'm not going to say a good day. It's just
Simón.
that they got to go a cada ratito al baño y
Simón.
cambiar. It's just an inconvenience, I guess.
It's
Is that
a big
true?
inconvenience. It is. Actually, I got mine at Disneyland last year when I took my kids.
what is it about Disneyland?
First day there,
Yeah.
and it was hot.
Oh, that's got to be freaking
And I was
miserable.
like,
Yeah.
it is. You have to go to the bathroom.
Este
You
chino
gotta
es
wait in
like,
line.
sí, claro.
Sí.
O sea,
You're moody. I mean, it's all of the above. It's a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
But does your period actually make you more moody and like?
Yeah, your hormones change.
Yeah.
¿Cómo
Yeah.
chingón
I
te
think-
está
I feel
saliendo
like-
sangre? Es inconveniencia. nomás.
Don't you think it's a little bit mental? Like
No.
I
No.
feel like it's a little bit mental. Como que se les ha dicho que you might get moody during this time, and then it's like you do become moody because you heard that you would become moody.
No, their
No,
hormones change.
it's in the hormones of
Yeah.
everything of your
Yeah.
body. It's flushing
Sí,
out your uterus lining is what it is.
Mhm.
I
And
learned,
it's
a
the
long,
same thing like when you're pregnant.
I learned a long time ago not to make that assumption. But I see
No,
what
I don't make that assumption. It's very hard for me to understand that. Obviously, for any guy to understand that, that
It's
you
biological,
kind of
dude.
change.
Now, I
Yeah.
do
During
feel
that
some
time.
women do milk it more and be like,
Yeah.
it's an excuse. So I was on my period, so I was
be a bitch
bitchier.
and
Yeah.
stuff,
But it's also on the female. But you do change your moods. You're more emotional.
I
Some
could
are more
understand.
angry.
I mean, I could understand just because of the fact of the inconvenience.
Hmm
It's otra vez. It's an inconvenience.
Yeah, going off of that, like going off of like the inconvenience, and how it must make you feel maybe a little bit uncomfortable to be like just out and about or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Well,
I
you
mean, I'm
could
sure-
literally what my wife tells me, you know, they feel when it's rushing down. You know what I mean? It's like, oh damn, you know, I gotta go to the.
and then a lot of women get cramps, right?
Yeah, bad.
Some
yeah.
women get them really bad.
Really
Some
bad,
women get more hungry,
Mhm.
breakouts on acne.
The-
It all depends on the female and their hormones.
¿Y tu pollito do you get emotional?
my legs get swollen.
Se te hinchan los ovarios.
No, mira, I got a daughter, bro, and la neta it's heartbreaking when that happens, pero and I don't think
Heartbreaking?
Why?
It's heartbreaking
normal.
because ya no es tu niña, güey. Ya no,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
not
She's
your,
more of a woman now.
pues,
that's right.
you know,
Oh, damn,
esa
that's
es la transición, güey.
That's,
Y la-
that's true.
That's
hard-
true. She's ready to have babies now. Not that she
Pero-
will, like at that age, but
I don't want to think about that, man.
no,
no,
but
but
that's what
it's
it is.
weird.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
biological
absolutely.
clock, right?
Yeah.
Sí, viejo, pero
How old is she?
like, pobrecita, she's going on 16. Actually, she's 16 already. Not bad. And the pobrecita, güey, like when she's fucking hurting, like when she's getting, you know, it's that time, bro. I feel like shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do. So lo único que queda hacer is like one chocolate.
Yeah, I see.
Es todo. Hey,
sabes
is that
qué?
a real thing,
Un
though?
antojito.
Is that a real
Sí.
thing? Antojos de chocolate, is that a fucking thing? Or?
Some, yeah. When I was younger, I did crave chocolate more. And now that I'm older and I had kids, my periods are way different. Way different.
Pero si yo quiero chocolate.
You can just
Yo
send
te
me for
traigo
you too.
chocolate.
That's Ricky's excuse to go get chocolate. He's like, oh, you want chocolate?
Dice el chino que ahí trae una barrita si
Tengo
quieres.
una barrota.
Pinche de mitad de Carlos V, güey.
Un gancito, güey.
Para que le digas, recuérdame.
Pinche negrito.
Ay,
Que me han
cabrón.
hablado
Sí.
son.
No, es que...
Pero nomás la
¿Ya ves,
NG.
ves con lo que estoy trabajando, güey?
Sí, pues, yeah.
That's what I got.
You gotta get him in check, man.
Chingado. Pero no es that's tough though, dude. But you're lucked out because you have
3 boys.
3 boys. Ay, que toda madre.
Hey,
But
oh,
lucked
man.
out. What if they bring their girls over and they're all on their period? No,
Ooh, yeah.
I want to deal with that. There's
Suerte.
some girls who are really dirty, and that's the problem too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how's that? Oh, never mind.
What do you mean?
Not
What do you
about
mean dirty? Like sexually?
Dirty?
You mean like
No, like
hygiene?
on hygiene, like
Oh, okay,
period
okay.
wise. Like let's say their girlfriend comes over.
Mhm.
I always, for me, whatever I use, a tampon or a pad, depending on the month, I wrap it, cover it. It's out of sight. Even my wrapper.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
sometimes the cycle can be heavy where you can leave stuff on the toilet. So
Mhm.
you're supposed to check to clean it.
Mhm.
There's
Oh,
some women
yeah.
who don't. It's at work. The restrooms are disgusting. There's literally
Oh,
blood on the floor
God.
sometimes
Oh,
on the
really?
toilet. And it's all on hygiene on females and how clean
I'm
they
getting
are.
wheezy.
I saw your face, Ricky. I
I
saw
would
your
have
face.
thought guys' restrooms would have been worse, man. Guys'
No.
restrooms are
Girls are
freaking disgusting,
filthy.
too.
There's boogers
Yeah.
on the walls and the stalls in there. It's
Oh, this book is
disgusting.
on the guys' walls too. So.
Yeah, but I mean, for a female,
Yeah, but guys spell stuff out with them. So
I mean, why not?
no, geez.
Guys are guys.
for a good time call.
Yeah, but I got to worry about 3 girls coming into my home. That's the
That's
scary
crazy,
part.
though. But you know what? I think when it comes to that too, you're gonna have to. There's kind of like like a challenge feel to it. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like, oh well, you're not taking away my little boy. So
Well, see, I don't see it that way. I want my boys to date, but I want them to be open with me.
yeah,
I don't want them to be sexually active young,
of course.
but I want them to always communicate with me. And whether it's mom, hey, I feel comfortable enough to have sex, or to dad, well, I can't stop you as much as I want
You're
to.
like, first of all, pick up your Legos.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk.
Pick that up.
How old is the oldest one?
8. He just turned 8.
Oh,
Oh,
they're pretty
Yeah, they're
young.
little.
Yeah, they're
But
Diría
I-
mi mamá, primero
it's-
aprende a lavarte los calzones, cabrón.
Dice, no, es que son de carreritas.
Pinche rayada ahí de canela.
Yeah.
Dice que tiene un
Premio.
bache, cabrón.
Pinche sello de papa. Ahí.
I'm sorry. You guys wanted to show up. That's what we do. I'm sorry. That's what we do. No, that's crazy though. Cause it's I can't. I don't know, dude. I mean, I got one boy and one girl, and that's when we said, you know what, that was it.
Yeah.
Like close the factory. That's it. It's during recession too. So
Yeah, but eventually that age is gonna come where they're gonna be like into girls and
Yeah.
all that. And
yeah.
have you had
Puberty.
have you had a like sex talk with them?
No.
Like the birds and the bees. And
No,
No,
eight,
too
it's
young.
just little, yeah.
You think it's still young?
It's too young. I know.
But even nowadays,
Yeah.
when
Mhm.
everything's out there in the internet and stuff, I heard like parents have to do things even earlier and earlier nowadays
My
because
kids-
si no lo oyen de ti, lo van a oír de alguien más.
They will. But my kids in my house, like when my in-laws and them come over, if we're talking about adult conversations, they have to go. Even when I talk about bills, they go. Because I don't believe they should hear that. That's what makes them grow up too quick, I feel. So for me, I feel they're too little. When they get a little more curious, and I know they're more curious, I'll bring it up. But until then, it's no.
And they'll ask you.
Yeah.
They'll ask you, pero también uno definitivamente, or going back to what you were saying, is that being having that good communication or being a friend, not just a parent, but a friend. You know, someone a safe haven.
Yeah.
That they could come and
You need
tell
to.
you. Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah. Because my mom was not that.
And how we were talking in the last podcast, you know, about parents. You
Yeah.
know, it is very important for the.
The one that I erased.
I
I mean, I didn't record.
My mom caught me masturbating. That's when she had the talk with me.
Did you have eye contact?
No,
How was that? How was the eye contact?
no, she kind of just
Oh my
went into
God,
the
man,
room,
come on.
like she peeked into the room and I think nobody was there. I thought nobody was there or whatever. Like, and
Dude.
La
Yeah.
pinche patita para arriba, ¿verdad?
it's very interesting. So it kind of forced her to.
The girl next door.
Yeah.
Was the lotion by then?
That was in
Damn, for real, man.
that was in 4th grade for me.
Oh, shit.
How old?
Wow,
old
that
is
was
That was young.
shit. You were like 10.
Yeah.
Like 9 or 10?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
9, 10.
Órale, cabrón.
You know
I was
what?
already-
But you know
I
what?
was already.
I came from Mexico at 9. And in middle school,
Pollo te chingo.
I remember that I was introduced to to porno, and it opens up doors, man. You get
You know what?
curious. You know?
But
Well, for me, it wasn't. For me, it was
Peter
actually-
opened up door for
it
him
wasn't-
too.
well,
'cause
no,
his mom got him.
it was actually not porno. Like I was just like off of memory, like off of girls that I liked, that I thought that were like pretty or that I was sexually attracted to.
God
Because
damn,
I didn't
bro.
because I didn't get introduced to porno until I was in middle school.
Yeah.
You know the first porno that I ever saw, the first like actually naked women that I saw.
Daisy does Dallas.
Huh?
Daisy does that. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know about
No.
that.
It was this video called Two Girls in One Cup.
Oh, my
dude.
God. That's
Come
cool.
on.
Can you believe that?
That's fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. That's
a foul
horrible.
video.
That's horrible.
That's a-
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was the first
That's a
time I ever
nasty.
saw like a full naked body, of one of those videos.
That'll like ruin somebody, bro.
Yeah.
That'll ruin your whole sexuality. I'm serious. Like,
The one
You
that
tell me
ruined
I'm
it for me.
damaged?
The one that ruined it for me was at the Blue Waffle.
Oh.
what's the blue one? I never seen
I don't
that
know
one.
about
Google
that.
it.
Yeah,
Blue
exactly.
Google it.
I te miro
Similar or
pelas.
what?
No.
Just Google it.
Yeah, you gotta Google it, man.
No.
It's
wait.
just a bunch of diseases just cramped up together, man.
Diseases?
I
Yeah.
guess so. I think so. It
It's
looks
a
like it.
STD.
A nasty one.
No, forget that, dude.
Yeah. It's
I was gonna say
Yeah.
fuck that, but no.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That's
disgusting.
crazy, bro. So you, holy crap.
That's a nasty ass video to introduce.
Yeah, to introduce you to
It was in
nudity.
school too. It was like in the middle school, like on the freaking computers in school.
Well, yeah, 'cause you know what?
Because they didn't have firewalls, they didn't have
Oh,
all this
yeah,
stuff before. Like the kids knew how to get into this like because websites were blocked, but you could get into another website that would let you get into the block
Yeah, those
website.
little,
Well, you know what?
proxy servers.
A badass, a buddy of mine. He tells me that the first time that he saw that porno was for a project for school, and he went to whitehouse.com
Cálmate.
Oh my god! Yeah.
because because
Yeah.
it was for presidents.
Yeah.
So it was actually whitehouse.org. that you have
.gov,
to-
no?
Nah,
It's .gov?
I mean, sorry, yeah, gov.
Gov.
.gov.
How do you know?
My sophomore year, man.
Hey, you know what? That's an honest mistake, man. I can see how that would happen.
Okay.
I guess it turned out to be that it was a porn site. And he was like, "What is this?" And that opened up a door. But that's a fucked up way to go,
Dude. I honestly, I'm not even familiar with that or the blue waffle or the purple penguin or fucking. I just no my first. Whew, I don't think I've ever watched porn. No, you know what? My first exposure to porn was an accident, dude. I think I was like 10 or 11, and it was so I had an uncle of mine that actually bought a van, and I had just bought it. He didn't do anything. He didn't even wash it or anything. He just bought it, brought it over, and I thought it was so cool because first time I actually seen a van. It's one of those Econoline vans, and it had the little bed, fridge. It was basically a shag wagon, bro. But they had the little fridge, and it was the first time I seen a fridge inside a vehicle. I was like, that's pretty dope. So I opened up the fridge, and I'll be damned, like stack it high of porn. I'm like, cosas.
like Playboy magazines.
You know what? That particular, I saw the back cover of it, and that
You
was
should have
it.
kept those things, man. Those things
It
are
could have been
expensive,
worth
man.
money right now.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
But te digo,
We'll go look
I
for
saw-
your-
I
let's
saw
go
that
look
as
for your uncle. Maybe he still has them.
I saw
What's up?
Playboy with
Let's go
Cena.
look for your uncle. Maybe he still has them. Okay. Turn
Let-
into millionaires.
I'm gonna hit him up, bro. Hey, watch, it was your dad. I'll play it.
Never had
No,
a
he's not.
photo.
He's not. Nah, your pa's my cousin, so none but love there. But yeah, it's
That's a
I'll tell you off the air who it was, bro. But honestly, nobody knew. I thought it was fucking dope, and I opened up the fridge, and they were right there, and I'm like, what?
So you didn't go through them? You just
No,
saw
I
it and-
freaked out, bro. I was 10 years old, dude.
So you just saw
Ew.
it como por arriba.
Yeah, just the back cover, and it was like, dude, all it showed is just like boobs. That was it.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was 10 years old. I freaked the fuck out. I'm like, fuck. I thought the cops were gonna show up, and helicopters were gonna start flying over the van. It was like, what are you doing, boy? I'm like, So I just ran home, dude.
It's weird. I don't know why. So they still sell those magazines because at a liquor store close to my house, I
Yeah.
always see that they sell them. Like, who the heck buys those, man?
Hey, bro, everything.
Old people.
Everybody has their different kink, what they're into.
Yeah, but you got
Yeah, there's
videos
so
now.
many.
It's like,
Out
hey,
there,
hey,
man.
some people like to read books, some people like Audible. I'm saying,
For real.
right?
Some people like YouTube.
There you go.
Later, I found out that it was propaganda. I understood. I started to understand how propaganda worked.
Porn is propaganda?
Of course. Yeah.
Chinga?
Yeah,
Good.
come on.
Elaborate.
It promotes sex. I don't know about you guys, but it's nice to have a relationship with one, with one woman. You know what I mean? Having a family and
Right.
Yeah, of course you have to say that. Yeah.
yeah. I do. I follow it. That's the way that I think about things, right? Pero again, porno, it's propaganda.
Sex sells. That's why.
Well,
Exactly.
sexing for yourselves.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Which
So
is-
that's
Pero-
your sexing for your do self.
But propaganda, like, specifically for what? Like, what cause or
What
what?
purpose?
What
Money.
purpose, yeah.
Money.
Money in the
About money.
industry. I mean, there's
Industry.
toys, there's
Oh, yeah.
magazines. It's
It's
money.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go,
all out there
man.
right now because
Isn't
now
that advertisement more
It's
than
a-
propaganda?
Marketing.
Because when you
It's
say
an agenda.
propaganda, it makes me think of something that, like, the government is doing to, like, influence. Like,
Exactly.
well, yeah, it's an
exactly
influence.
right.
I mean,
And it is the
sex
government.
trafficking.
The government is the ones that's making the money.
The government is influencing, like, promiscuity?
Yeah.
For sure.
I think honestly, dude, I think when it comes down to it, it's just the government finds any way to and
make-
probably to keep you busy enough to not worry about the really important shit. They keep you busy enough by putting
Sports.
Fuck yeah, sports.
sports
Dude,
is
look
a
at
big
Mexico,
one.
bro.
Music.
Okay,
Look
yeah,
at Mexico.
true.
Mexico is the freaking soccer. It's the national pastime.
Well,
Dude.
that's Europe también. That's
Yeah,
all
it's like a
over the world.
distraction,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
that's what
freaking
you're
distraction.
referring to?
Yeah,
It's a distraction.
You saying, oh, we're going into a recession.
the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Hey, no
Uh,
shit.
uh,
man.
There's more important things out there.
It is, bro,
to-
and sadly enough, we're
And
actually
the Kardashians? The Kardashians are the center of the universe. I don't know what you're talking about.
like I said.
It's a fat ass.
But
Didn't they get a ass reduction? I heard something about that.
What?
They got like a reduction.
I had no
The
idea.
main one,
Yeah.
Kim?
Viejo, I don't even follow, to be honest.
Yeah. No,
No,
I
I-
don't.
Yeah.
I read it in like passing or something, but apparently.
No, man. One thing I heard is that we're getting a little sidetracked, but one thing that I did hear is that apparently Kim's mom was behind the whole sex tape thing.
Yeah, yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. She's like
Oh,
her.
man.
She's her manager.
I thought I was
She's
teaching you
like,
guys something new, but I guess.
oh yeah.
But that's crazy.
She
though.
know how to market that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe we can hire her for Café con Leche.
You gotta make a sex tape though.
No, I don't know.
Y con la otra mamá.
Chale. That's crazy though, man. Holy crap. All this shit is made to keep your head down, dude, so you don't see the shit that's coming up ahead of you.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. And sadly enough, we know that and we're still doing it.
Yeah.
It's like a false sense of happiness, right? Like it brings you a false sense of joy.
Yeah.
When you're really not like doing anything with your life or you're not progressing, because there's people that are like super addicted to like those kind of things.
Definitely.
Hey, words hurt, bro.
Even
Words
at
hurt.
a even at a
Huh?
Hey, words hurt.
Words are hurting you today. Man. Even at a lower level, right? Like just simply like TikTok or Instagram or whatever, they just keep you so focused on that
It
you
is.
can't think about like hustling for yourself or doing things for yourself.
What happened?
I heard that they wanted to remove TikTok from the US because it was a Chinese
'Cause
base.
it's
Oh,
Chinese
yeah,
government,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But I think like a U.S. company bought it or something like that. I don't know what happened.
So just like everything.
Yeah,
Like a lot of
because they were getting ready to like ban it apparently.
Yeah.
Because they steal your data.
Oh, often,
Doesn't
that's
all
for-
social
Well,
media
I think
steal your
everybody
data?
Every social media
Everybody's
steals your
stealing
data.
it.
But it's
Social
more scary
marketing.
when it's China stealing your data.
yeah.
You know.
And you know what? It's crazy.
Why we gotta discriminate?
No,
I'm
not
not
that.
discriminating. It's
It's again, we go back to corporations because it's very está aquí.
Well, it's
you know.
because China's a communist country and they control everything like in their own country. They have this thing called a
Social
like
credit
a social
score?
credit system. Yeah, social credit system. And so like if you do something bad, like your social credit goes down,
I heard
and then
about
you
that.
can't do certain things.
Yeah.
Like literally, like you can't use public transportation.
You can't buy
What
a
the
house.
Yeah, you can't do a lot of things. Yeah.
Say you walk because they're under a surveillance system. They
Mhm.
have cameras. They
Everywhere.
have 2 cameras for each person, and they
No.
have they have more than 1 billion fucking population. Anyway, if you cross the street when you're not supposed to, by the time that you cross the street, you already deducted points.
Like jaywalking.
Yeah, you
Wasn't
already
there a
deducted.
show or something like
No.
That's
Or like
what he
a
was
movie
talking
or
about.
something?
I think he was talking about a Black Mirror.
that? And
But
it's
yeah, you know, they tell us, you know what I mean? They tell us, they tell us all of this stuff from movies and everything. But I think that's where we're going.
Well, we're definitely going that in the private sector, right? Like I'm not sure if it's the government that's like behind it. It might be, but definitely in the private sector with like canceling people for saying certain things like on social media.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's definitely going that way of like a social like type.
They
of
want to
crisis.
give power to the corporate America. Technocracy is, you know, they want technocracy to be in.
Technocracy is the first time I ever heard that word.
Technocracy, just giving people are they prepared. Say like Tesla,
Yeah.
they know what they're doing or they know what they're talking about in the tech industry.
Simón.
Don't talk
let's
shit
say-
about Tesla, man. I have a lot of faith.
Let's say Bill
Okay.
Gates, you know, that he knows what's going on with the pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. That's
Mhm.
somebody that's a person that knows about that. He's
Well,
not a
he's
politician.
invested in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, pero es que esos güeyes también se hablan, güey.
exactamente.
¿También sé qué?
Esos güeyes se hablan entre.
¿Cómo no?
Se hablan entre ellos.
Sí,
yeah.
son amiguis.
Of
Sí.
course, yeah.
Sí.
Claro. Ajá. Qué rebelde, ¿verdad? De amigos así como
¿Qué
rebelde.
trans amiguis?
Ah, huevo. Se
O
habla.
sea, güey, voy a sacar una nueva pastilla. Uf, güey, no te imaginas.
Van a caer muertos de la alegría. Pero otra vez le están dando poder a estos cabrones.
Simón.
Y como estamos hablando, bueno, más bien, tecnología está avanzando muy rápido. Yo creo que en un futuro, I don't know if you guys know about the World Economic Forum. I don't know if you know.
Nah, güey, pero edúcame.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, well, Klaus Schwab. Él
Charles
está-
Schwab.
Klaus Schwab. He's
Klaus?
saying, yeah, Klaus. He's the más perro de esa pinche corporación.
Like
or-
Santa Claus. No diga, para ubicarme.
Pero it works not for a government, but with governments.
Simón.
It's a global thing. A bunch of countries is on it. Pero ellos están diciendo that you're gonna be happy, but I mean, you got. Puta madre, ya se me fue.
Like they want to control you. Like you're gonna be happy, but on their terms.
You owe nothing. You'll owe nothing, but you'll be happy. Say in the future, you're not gonna have a house. You're not gonna have a car. They're gonna rent everything to you.
Vamos a chingar.
A huevo. Es exactamente, van a dar todo. It's gonna be based on your credit score, or not your credit score, but your social score.
You know what, that shit,
comportamiento. Por decir, te comes una pinche hamburguesa, ya no te vas a poder comer otra hamburguesa en otras 2 semanas. Güey. You're only gonna be able to, eat a hamburger, once a month. They'll know how many minutes you're gonna be on the treadmill. They're not gonna know. They're gonna know, how many times you opened up that fridge. ¿Qué estás comiendo? ¿Dónde estás? A todos momentos. Pero tú tienes que, yeah, you're gonna say, I want this. You're gonna need it. You're gonna
Simón.
want it because of what technology is gonna bring about.
O sea que si
But-
yo quiero ir aquí con con Liz,
A quitarte unos cuantos libras
Yeah.
de pelo.
Simón, o sea, tengo a huevo, o sea, el gobierno va a decir, ¿sabes qué? No, yo tocó la semana pasada.
O no vas a poder, te van a bloquear, digamos, si no te portas bien, si no estás siguiendo sus reglamentos. Si no te vacunas.
But it's crazy to think about that.
It's scary that that's a possibility, though.
We have, yeah, that's a possibility. But we have rules, right, in our society.
We have God-given rights.
Yeah, sure, but we also have laws, right? Like every society dictates a certain laws that we have to follow.
Yeah.
So none of us are really free, right? Because if you were free, you could say, "Hey, I'm gonna go drive my car and I'm gonna go 100 miles per hour."
You have a
on the
free
freeway."
will.
Yeah, but we're not free to do whatever we want because if a cop stops us, then what do? They take our freedom away. So that shows you that we don't have free will. So there is a certain amount of government interference that has to happen in our lives.
Law.
But-
There's law. Law is, there needs to be some sort of law.
Yeah.
Law that
do
can be
fo-
overturned by them too.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
just think about the law that was abolished about abortion.
Yeah.
Oye,
It was already passed, and then all of a sudden they're taking their right away from them.
yeah, it's overturned.
Yep.
But
Well,
see,
I mean, in that case, it's giving, like, just to be clear, it's giving the right back to the states. It's not making abortion illegal.
Mhm.
It's just taking away that
But
whatever
in a
judgment
sense, it
that
kind of
happened.
makes it illegal because
Yeah.
if that state takes it
In-
away,
I mean, they
some-
just
in
want
some
better
states,
ways.
yes,
they
correct.
want better ways for abortion. it's not illegal, but they just want better ways instead of because 70% of the abortions, something like that. You know, Google this shit. I don't know, but
Sí, güey.
yeah, but like more.
Haga su
Just taking
pinche
it out of my
jale.
ass.
Yeah, 70% or so
Let's
of
make it 80,
abortions.
bro.
80.
Me gustó 82 para que se oiga más cachondo.
Of us miscellaneous.
82.564.
Ahí está, güey.
10 de cada
You
5
sound-
personas
you sound
opinan.
more smart when you add decimals on it.
Pinche frecuencia.
Dile, güey, 10 de cada 9 doctores.
Yeah, but it's a high percentage of women that have abortions because of miscellaneous or just because they became pregnant, not because sadly they were raped or because they have some sort of
Medical issue. or
medical
something,
issues. Or
Yeah.
something.
Simplemente porque se le dio la gana.
Exactamente.
Porque se me dio la gana y al chile y no quiero el
Ajá.
hijo and I made a mistake. And,
Yeah,
and
me
I
gusta
want
But
to
sí,
have abortion.
coger
see, in
un
that
poquito.
sense, I also argue with that because you can hook up with somebody. Yes, you know there's consequences. But if you bring that baby into the world, and let's say that dad is going to be a shitty dad, and this mom knows I can't raise my kid by myself, why am I going to bring a kid that CPS can now step in, take my child away, take my other kids away, or whatever the case scenario is? So sometimes the best decision is
Exactly.
to abort. Not that it's right, because I know there's women who have aborted.
Yeah.
And that's not right. That I feel
Correct.
close up factory, tire tubes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't kind of that wear out of,
Well, the thing is with that, you put yourself at a higher risk now if you do want kids later, if you have
Yeah.
so many
You're going to have a
abortions.
miscarriage or something.
Yeah, there's higher risk factors.
You don't want to
Yeah.
make a bad mistake. Again, we go back to the free will.
Mhm.
And if you're gonna hook up, you hook up with somebody that you know, or that you give them a chance to know them, right? I mean, again, there's a lot of people that they
Get
don't.
somebody you trust.
It goes back to like
Yeah.
our morals
The
too,
moral-
right? Like
it's
before it used to
fucking
be
is.
that you only have sex whenever you're married.
Mhm.
And now that has
or at
kind
least
of
with somebody that you connect, that you have feelings for, that you get to know, and you go out.
So
and
much work.
now
you-
it's gone
you-
out of the window.
yeah.
Like all of that.
Es un pinche pasatiempo. ¿Entiendes? It's a
Simón.
hobby.
No, I
Está
understand
mal,
that.
pero-
No, so what you're saying is if you're going to take a risk with somebody that's actually worth it.
That's not how it
But
works
you're not
anymore, Ricky.
guaranteed that. You
So-
can be with somebody
Yeah,
so
people
long
change.
and they're good.
It goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, it's just a guy can brainwash a girl and says, especially if he
yeah.
knows that she's needy
Mhm.
or if she's in need of companionship or maybe she's going through a rough time. And a guy can brainwash a girl
Real good.
and the girl thinks that, you know what, okay, he's worth it. He's worth the risk. And then something happens, all of a sudden the guy turns to 180 and be like, you know what, I got what I wanted. Shit, you deal with this. You're
Yeah.
bullshit, you know?
And that's why some women
Yeah.
lead to that because they
Yeah.
realize, hey, he spoon fed me all this,
Yeah.
told me what I wanted to hear,
Yeah.
and he showed me his true self.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that's-
there's no doubt
So
that
it's
a
a
lot
tough
of those, there's no doubt that like a lot of those situations happen, right?
Yeah.
But I think that the main argument from the right, entre comillas, we'll call them, right, like from conservatives or Republicans, is that when are we to consider that life starts existing? And a lot of people can't really put a finger on that. Can't put a date on it.
To when to like end it like at 23 weeks, so forth.
Yeah, like that's a main argument from that side of the aisle. They say
I get that.
What,
And then
what like they say, and I'm not saying I'm from that side. I'm just giving you like the arguments that they give. Like I really don't have an opinion that much about it. I mean, if it happened to myself, I knew that I wouldn't want there to be like an abortion, because I'd feel like it's my blood and it's my descendants that's happening to. But that argument on the other side is, when does life start existing? Because can you have an abortion at 8 months? Because at 8 months el niño ya
full
puede
baby.
nacer.
Yeah.
Ya puede
No.
nacer y puede estar vivo y puede estar feliz,
Yeah.
healthy, whatever,
Yeah.
So do you go all the way up until 9? Where do you put the line?
Now,
Like for
question on
example,
that.
Texas puts the line at, they have what's called a heartbeat bill.
Mhm.
So once you hear a heartbeat, then that's when they,
Consider it a
Like,
usually
that's
12
when
weeks,
they
right?
make
But-
abortion illegal.
no. Your the heartbeat you can hear about 5 to 6 weeks depending
It's
on
very
the,
early.
It's
Oh,
very
okay.
early on.
it's the first,
the
I think it's
question
the first
is-
organ, ¿no? Que aparece.
Because it wasn't the nervous system, which obviously it's going to be where you feel the pain of, but isn't the nervous system like around 11 weeks? And
Yeah, that's
used
when
to
it starts developing a little later. But the question is to me, where I ask is, now let's say how I just read a story. This lady's 23 weeks pregnant, found out her kid has no eyesight, no eye sockets,
Okay.
heart defects, all these things,
Mhm.
and now she's already considered safe zone where it would be a premature early labor. After 20 weeks, you're
Wow.
safe, but it's a high risk, premature.
Mhm.
But she ended up wanting to abort. Now that the law passed, she now has to go to another state where they allow it because she had her appointment set. But her kid is going to be born with no life. So
Yeah,
why
yeah,
bring the
yeah.
kid in already?
Well, we get we
That's,
get into very like
very difficult.
crazy situations there because, for example, I would say that if I don't believe in God and I'm just a purely secular point of view, and I say, I'm just thinking about my experience in the world, like the Spartans used to, when the baby was born, they used to examine it, and if it wasn't pristine, they would just kill it.
Right.
So again, where do you draw the line? If she has the baby and it comes out like sale malito, is it okay for us to just be like, oh, he's just gonna be, the Spartans thought he's gonna be una carga on our society? Should we just not let him live, or should we kill him? It really hasn't had any experiences, right? You just recently born, right? Because that's one of the arguments that people say, like, oh, you're not born until you have experiences, right? The baby also hasn't had like many
I think
experiences.
that's the kind of decision that shouldn't be taken by state, obviously, but it's more like a family thing. I mean, in ours, we got my little brother, Junior, is born with Down syndrome, and I'm gonna tell you though, I mean, my parents and everybody here goes above and beyond for that kid. And,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And he's got his quality of life is shit. His quality of life is better than mine.
And I think health has a lot of things that they don't get right. Because when my first son was going to be born, they told us that he was going to have Down syndrome, that his intestines were going to be out of his body, that he wasn't going to have an arm, he wasn't going to be a normal kid. And we said, you know what? We love him and we're going to have him.
Yeah.
Whether we don't care how he's going to come out. And then when he was born, he was perfect. Nothing was wrong with him.
I would clown on my kids so much if that happened. I'd be like, tú tienes Down syndrome, güey, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
I'd be like,
¿Y sabes qué es otra cosa?
tú no opines, güey. Tú no tienes brazo, güey.
Otra cosa también
Te
de
vas a castigar, te vas a quedar ya, güey.
Ya me va a tocar un rayo, ¿va? Ya.
Cuando salgas, güey, vas a ver.
Ey, como la
Walk out
señora
alone.
como la señora de Pico Rivera, ¿no se escucharon?
Oh, sí.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
No.
Ella y
Yeah.
sus dos perros.
Sus perritos.
Yeah.
Perros, ya.
Sí, güey, pero la gente se les dolió más los perritos.
Wait, what happened?
That one day that we had that thunderstorm a couple weeks ago.
It was like 2 weeks ago, no? Like,
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah.
There was
This
lightning
lady
going
from
like-
Pico, this lady from Pico Rivera, she got hit by lightning.
she died, or
Yeah, she
Her
died.
two
some people
dogs.
survived too. It's crazy.
Yeah, there is a lady that
They get
actually
superpowers.
got
So nobody
hooked
liked
twice.
her or what? They're like, fuck her, and just we like the dog.
Going back to the abortion, just one more thing. We gotta look at también this the institutions like Planned Parenthood, who they are,
Oh my god.
what they
You start
do.
getting to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like the origins of
gnarly.
it, right?
The origin.
They're really fucked up.
Get
Yeah.
started.
El papá de Bill Gates era uno de los chingones de Planned Parenthood. He was into eugenics. I forgot the lady.
You know what eugenics is, Ricky?
Eugenics.
Depopulation.
No.
It's like population control, like to control, like what I was telling you about, like the Spartans, like
Yeah.
they kill babies that are not proper or they're not fit.
Wasn't that something?
And then if we go back a little
It's
deeper.
it's like what the Nazis did. The Nazis were
Yeah.
killing a lot of
Jews.
people that they thought that were not subpar, like they were not like adequate human beings.
We
They
go to
killed a lot
race.
of people that were disabled, that were gay, a lot of those things.
Yeah, but with that we could go all the way into what race.
Oh, bro, that's a whole different topic.
Yeah.
So. Muchas gracias por haber venido, chavos. Thank you guys for making the time. Big shout out to Rick Acuña, a todos la banda de los charolastras, David, el primo David y al Javier.
No se olviden de seguirnos en
Jaja, no
nuestra
tiene
página
link.
Café con Leche y Piquete. Y si quieren seguirnos a nosotros mismos, pues a mí me pueden encontrar en Fernando Ferrer Photography. A Ricardo en...
Me pueden encontrar en Rick Rodriguez Photography, underscores instead of spaces.
Y nada más le quiero dar gracias a Liz por estar aquí con nosotros
Yeah,
y
thank you, Liz. Appreciate it.
escuchar nuestro desmadre.
Yeah, perdónanos.
Sorry about all the nasty graphic stuff.
No, y
No
sí,
scare me.
disculpen si estaban comiendo cuando estábamos hablando de resueltos de aguacates. Y de antemano, muchísimas gracias a nuestro camarada, nuestro brother Adrián, por todo su apoyo, por toda su ayuda, por ayudarnos a que este podcast se oiga chingón. Muchas gracias, banda, por acompañarnos en tu podcast. Se les agradece de todo corazón. Hasta la próxima. Mientras tanto, becho, bacho y apapacho.
Café con Leche y Piquete.
antemano, si eres alguien fácilmente ofendido, cámbiale ya. ¿Ya? Órale. Por favor, banda, no se les olvide seguirnos en Instagram, Facebook, TikTok y también en sus plataformas de podcast preferidas, donde seguiremos subiendo nuevo contenido para alegrarles el día o quizás causarles alguna crisis existencial. Y nuevamente, recuerden que no somos ni fuimos patrocinados en ningún momento por ninguna marca registrada previamente mencionada durante el show. También, cabe mencionar que no somos, semos, ni fuimos profesionales o expertos en lo absoluto. Todo lo que se comenta, canta, cuenta y chismea en este show es con el único propósito de entretenerte y hacerte reír solamente. Aparte de un pollo, ningún otro animal fue lastimado física, emocional o mentalmente durante esta grabación. Finalmente, para ti, el del saco, el que no se fue. Si en algún momento te llegamos a ofender, sinceramente discúlpanos, no fue nuestra intención. Ahora sí, acústanos con tu mamita. Che puñetas. A ver, Chino, ese.
A ver, ¿cómo dice?
Café con leche y piquete, pero así bien cachondo, güey.
You have to moan at the end, though.
Yeah, you gotta be
A
like,
ver, let me
así
hear
como
But you have to
mira,
do
como
it-
café
do it
con
fir-
leche y
do it
piquete.
first and let him do it.
A ver, café con leche y piquete.
No.
Ay, güey.
Mira, Rick ya anda bien prendido.
I think you got Rick a little excited. For that one.
Why am I supposed to be the one? Pollo's listening too.
You're the one with the biggest
Freddy's
smile.
listening to this shit too.
Nomás la patita le andaba temblando. así.
I seen you playing football.
All eyes on you, man.